the top of the building. Then it came down. Then that system stopped, and even the internet system. So if I had stayed at home, I wouldn't have done anything. I went to the shopping mall. I stayed at the place for 3 hours. I was very, very tired.
Yeah. Okay, nice. That sounds like, I mean, an interesting day at least. Get you out of your routine.
I'm living on the 33rd floor, so once I went out, I couldn't come back because the elevator was stopped.
Oh no. Yeah. Wow. Um, okay, and so, yeah, nice. It sounds like a really interesting day at least. All right. And Wasu, welcome to class. How's it going?
Yeah, teacher, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And so, Wasu, what have you been up to today?
It's rainy and I don't go outside my house and I playing computer game, join the waffling cars and I go out for jogging in uh
Okay.
in the evening. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you're not jogging in the evening. Nice. That sounds like a good day too.
Yeah.
And we've also got David. David, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, David, what was your day like?
Well, it's still 10 o'clock, so far kind of lazy day, but that's okay.
Okay.
I'm on vacation, so
Nice. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day?
a lot of plans. Hopefully I will have enough time to accomplish everything that I want to do. So we'll see.
Nice. Yeah, fingers crossed, right?
Yeah,
Hopefully it works out.
yeah.
Okay. And Jose, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. I'm doing very well. And you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Um, and Jose, yeah, I guess what was your day like? Do you have any plans for the rest of the day?
For the rest of the day, now I have been learning English, and after that, I um, possibly I will like to go running.
Nice.
When I'll come back to go running, I'll I'll watch the TV or something like that.
Cool. That sounds good. Sounds like a good day. And Ana Cristina, welcome to class. How's it going? Maybe. Ana Cristina, can you hear me?
Hello, teacher. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. How's it going, Ana?
Good, teacher. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. And Ana Cristina, what about you? Anything happened today, or do you have any plans for the rest of the day?
Sorry, I can hear you good. Excuse me.
Yeah. So what have you done today, and do you have any plans for the rest of the day?
And today I want to practice English. It's my day off. Try to rest a little.
Okay. Okay, nice. And Rafa, welcome to class. How's it going, Rafa?
It's going pretty well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, nice. And Rafa, what have you done today?
Today is my day off, and I am trying to practice, as my mate said before, trying to learn English and practice my English as much as possible. And
Nice.
also, I'm trying to a challenge to me to play piano, because I am trying to prevent Alzheimer disease, and for this reason I would like to learn piano. But it's
Okay.
the most difficult issue I ever try.
Okay, yeah, piano's pretty tricky. Hopefully it works out. That's a cool task though. And it's strange how many of you have Wednesday off. But cool. And Amp, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hi, teacher. Doing great, thank you. What about you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. And how was your day, and what are you going to do with the rest of it?
I don't have any plan today. Probably I am going to be studying here.
All right, nice. Sounds good. Maybe I'll see you again. I'll be teaching a few
Yeah.
classes. Okay. And I think that's everybody. Let's get started with today's class. Maybe. Okay. Okay. And let's start with Wasu. Can you read? Well, I guess, can you read the title?
Guess, politics. Today we will learn about politics.
Yeah, pretty simple. All right, and Wasu, can you ask Rafa the first question?
Okay, Rafa, should voting be compulsory? Why or why not?
I think it could be a good idea to voting compulsory cause perhaps could be better for the population cause in this way everyone is involved in what's happening in their country. We are assisting right now, at least in Europe, one decrease of the voting rate. For this reason, could be a good idea to be compulsory for everyone more than 16 years old. I never thought about it.
Nice.
Good.
Really well done. It could be a good idea to voting compulsory. How would we change this?
Yeah, voting without two.
Yeah.
At least that.
That's good. Let's look at it kind of repeats compulsory voting. And so we'd want to make compulsory voting. But we need to choose one or the other. We can only use one of these. How could you say the sentence?
Be a good idea to improve. No, I don't know. I have no idea.
So we need to move compulsory voting, and we need to get rid of it. So kind of like that. Does that make sense, Rafa?
Yeah, better. Changing the pronoun for the noun.
Exactly. So how would it sound?
I think compulsory voting could be a good idea. It's more
Exactly.
difficult.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. Really nice job. And Rafa, can you ask Jose the next question?
Jose, what are the main political parties in your country?
The main political parties in my country are two. One of them is the POSOE party, and the another one is the PP. The first one belongs to left ideology, and the another one belongs to right ideology. Both of them are the main political parties in my country.
Nice. All right. Good. The PSOE and the PP belongs to the left ideology. Maybe, is there another way you could say that?
I don't know what is the best way to say that. Has left ideology?
Wing. The other belongs to the right wing. So those are kind of idiomatic expressions, how we talk about politics. Left wing and the right wing. But yeah.
Right wing, okay.
Yeah, the left wing and the right wing.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
and
It is clear.
perfect. Jose, can you ask Heidi the next question?
Okay. Who is the most controversial politician in your country?
Maybe Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. President,
She's
Prime Minister. Yeah, it's not she, he, man. We've never had any female prime minister in our history.
okay.
Always
What's his name?
Shinzo Abe.
She's okay. I don't know how to spell that, but okay. Why is he so controversial?
Abe is easier. A-B-E. Mr. Abe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Why is he controversial?
He's a little right side. Japanese people like a little left side, left wing or something.
Okay, maybe Japanese people like politicians
A little left.
to
Close to the communist. Not just communist.
maybe
Socialism or something.
yeah, a little more left wing, we could say. I think would sound good, or a little more liberal.
Mm-hmm.
Might sound good too. Okay.
And Japanese role ban to fight with other countries. He wants to change that role.
Okay. Okay, so he wants to change the rule that bans Japan from fighting with other countries.
Protect my country.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And yeah, I think we're good. Maybe I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions here on this page? Okay. And let's go, David. Can you read through the title and the words?
Yes, vocabulary, monarchy, democracy, campaign, debate, spin, impeach, ideology, bipartisan, platform.
So,
Can you hear me?
yeah, really good reading. Yeah, I
Okay.
can. I'm not sure what's up with my computer at the moment. It's giving me a little bit of trouble. But that sounded really good. Really good pronunciation.
Thank you.
Okay. David, what's spin?
Good question. Well, I only know the literal meaning means, to turn around, to make something change, a spin.
Yeah.
So maybe it should be something political. Maybe when you change, like a flip-flop.
Really close. That's a really good guess. It's not quite though.
Yeah.
Any other ideas about spin from anybody else?
Perhaps when you shift your position, you shift what you think about politics, could be.
It's a little bit different from that as well. So spin is like, go ahead. Sounded like somebody wanted to say something.
Maybe when you change to another party, probably. No.
Not quite. Good ideas, really good guesses. So spin.
Economic situation, no?
Sorry, Heidi?
No? I'm asking about the economic situation, no?
It's not the economic situation either. So when you put spin on something,
Ah,
Um,
Just stretch the truth.
Gosh. You guys there? Sorry.
Yeah, we're here.
All right. Okay. Well, hopefully this gets better. Yeah. So you put spin on something. You change the truth, maybe to make yourself look better.
Okay, you spin. Okay.
Yeah, so you spin the truth, or you put spin on the truth.
So it's not the same like to stretch the truth.
It could be kind of like stretching the truth, but it's like using the truth to make you look better. It's kind of like lying, but kind of not. Kind of like stretching the truth. Yeah. Generally,
It's
we'll say
politics.
politicians. Yeah,
It's politics.
politicians put spin on everything.
What do you expect from politics?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. And what about bipartisan? Anna Cristina, what do you think bipartisan means? Anna Cristina, you there?
Sorry, I was mute.
Oh, no worries.
Bipartisan.
Yeah, bipartisan.
I think that is I don't I am not sure, but I think that is the representative in the in the in the representative or representants in the occasion in the political time. I am not sure.
Okay. So it's a little bit different. Anybody else have any ideas bipartisan?
Two
To
different,
political parties?
different
Yeah.
cooperate.
Yeah, Heidi, I think you got a little bit more of it. So two political parties. What else did you say, Heidi?
Two different parties cooperate to each other to proceed some plan or something.
Yeah. Proceed with some plan. Perfect. And any other questions? And like any questions about any of these words? There are some tricky ones. Okay.
Impeach.
Okay, impeach. Does anybody know what impeach means?
Yes, it's when the president, when he high leader, I guess, have done something wrong, and they have to go through some court to decide if he can stay in his position or not. So he's trying to impeach him. He's trying to remove the person from office.
Yeah. Really perfect. So when you try to remove somebody from office, you're impeaching them. You take them to court and say, you're not fit for this job. Perfect. Really well done. Great explanation. Anything else? Any other questions? All right. And let's try the first one. Amp, can you try?
After the Revolutionary War, the United States formed a democracy.
Yeah. Really good job. Democracy. And what about the next one, Wasu?
Okay. The blank was a disaster for the candidate. He uh, he irked irked
Okay,
with
it
his
sounds like
opponent.
argue.
Argued when his
Okay, and
opponent when his okay. when he suddenly forgot what he wanted to say. Uh,
Does that make what sense, Wasu? So with the conjugation here, it's an event in the past. It's happening in the past, but it's interrupted by another past event.
yeah. The debate
Okay, yeah,
was
the debate.
yeah. Uh, he argued, maybe.
Not argued. So it's an event that's happening in the past that's interrupted by another past event. So
Had,
not
maybe.
quite. Got something happening, and then it's interrupted. So it stops. And we've still got plenty of time to go until the present tense. So present. It's going to be progressive because it's happening, right?
Maybe it's oh, okay. He was arguing.
Yeah. He was arguing with his opponent when he suddenly forgot what he wanted to say.
Okay.
Okay. Can you read the whole thing, Wasu?
Yes. Uh, the debate was a disaster for the candidate. He was arguing with his opponent when he suddenly forgot what he wanted to say.
Yeah, when he suddenly forgot what he wanted to say. Good. Rafa, what about the next one?
Sorry. It's this one. The blank politician can put on facts. It's incredible. When they finish speaking, they to change the truth so much you can't recognize it. The spin could be.
Yeah, the spin. And how do we conjugate to change?
To change. Finish speaking. Change. Here is correct or is not correct?
We can't say to change. Did you say just change with no to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that could work. When they finish speaking, they change the truth so much. Yeah, I think I would probably say have changed. But change the truth so much. It sounds a little bit smoother, but I think the present tense works as well. Yeah. Okay. Really nice job, Rafa. What about the next one, Jose?
Okay. In the past, the candidate reached with ID at the end across party lines in order to make a bipartisan deal.
Okay. Yeah, in the past, the candidate reached across party lines to make a bipartisan deal. Okay, that works. What if it's something that he's done more than once?
In the past, the candidate has reached. Okay.
Yeah. In the past, he's reached across party lines. Good.
Okay.
Really well done. And Heidi, what are the next one?
His ideology is old-fashioned. If we vote, him for him, the country will become a fascist state.
Perfect. Really well done. Yeah. Good pronunciation of fascist state too. Perfect. And any questions here? Thanks, Amp. um, and so I've just been informed of a spelling error. Um, yeah, so that's wrong, in case you guys were taking my words too literally. Yeah, let's try this next one. David, can you read the role of Calvin? And Anna Christina, can you read the role of Hobbes?
Okay. It's an outrage that 6-year-olds can't vote. Here I am, a U.S. citizen with no voice in our representative government.
You're concerned about the direction the country is headed?
No, I just want a bigger piece of the pie.
Good. Concerned. Can you repeat concerned? Anna Christina?
Concerned.
And headed.
Headed.
Good. And no, I just want a bigger piece of the pie. All right. And Anna Christina, what's Calvin complaining about in the first two parts? What's he complaining about?
Maybe the boys try to ask why he can't vote if he is a citizen.
Yeah. And if we're going to use the present progressive, we need to change try a little bit.
Trying.
Yeah. I'm going to ask why I can't vote if he's a citizen. And yeah. David, what's happening in the last two parts?
Well, Hobbes or Hobbes? How do you pronounce it?
Hobbes.
Hobbes. So Hobbes is things that he's really concerned about his rights as a citizen, as a USA citizen. So he's like, you really want, he's concerned about that. But he, in the end, Calvin only is concerned about a pie. He wants to eat some more pie, I guess, at home. He wants to have a voice for that. He's not interested in politics at all. He's just
Okay.
So he's playing on words, I believe.
Close. You're really close. Amp, bigger piece of the pie. Is that literal pie?
No, like when you said the richness, the welfare of your country, like the politician just share all the benefits for them.
Yeah. So a bigger piece of the pie would be, benefits and power, power and privilege.
Oh, he was serious? I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a criticism about politics in general. People don't necessarily vote because they're concerned about the country. People vote because they want more power and privilege and benefits from the government.
Got it now.
So, yeah, he wants political power, or physical power, or money, or something. Yeah.
Oh, that was really deep.
Yeah, a little bit. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay, and good. Well, we can skip that for now. Skip that. Okay, and where were we? Let's have Wasu. Can you read the quotation?
Quotations. Reader, suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress. But I repeat myself, Mark Twain said.
Yeah, and can you repeat Congress?
Congress, Congress,
Congress.
Congress,
Yeah, Congress.
Congress. Okay.
Yeah, really well done. Okay, and Wasu, can you ask Rafa the question here?
Yes. Lava, what is Mark Twain implying about Congress members?
I don't know what kind of Congress, what country Congress he's talking about, but I think it's about every Congress in the world because it's the same thing. Idiot congressist are the same many times. As Mark Twain said, is trying to make a similarity between them, an idiot and a congressman.
Maybe instead of saying he's making a similarity between them, he's comparing them, or saying they're one and the same. Yeah. So he's saying people in Congress are idiots. Exactly. Nice job, Rafa. And Rafa, can you ask Jose the next question?
What do people in your country think about politics?
The people in my country think about the politician that they are the more useful people around the world.
The more
Here,
useful people?
unuseful.
Like maybe
Unuseful.
useless?
Yes.
Okay.
The more useless people around the world because they don't have any credibility. In Spain, we are living now a huge corruption around the economy. The politicians are stealing a lot of money from the from the budget of the citizens, from the government.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, so a couple things.
Yes.
People in my country think
That
the politicians are.
are.
You could say that too.
Yes.
The more useless people. If you say more, you have to use a compare it. They are more useless. Whoops. Than somebody.
Okay.
Than lawyers, maybe, or something.
Okay.
We need to change this then. So they're the. We'd want to use the superlative.
The more useless people than never I have seen.
Again, we'd want to use the superlative.
The
so
most?
Yes, the most useless people.
Okay.
Around the world because they don't have any credibility. In Spain, we're living. I think you said you're living a huge corruption. How could you change that?
Big corruption? An important correction?
It's the way that it's formed. maybe we could use a preposition.
We are living
Starting with W.
W with
Yeah.
a lot. Yes, with a lot of
And another
correction.
preposition. Yeah,
Of
good.
correction.
That sounds much better. And you said from the government citizens, from the government of the citizens?
Citizens, yes.
That works. Okay. Nice, Jose. Good answer. And nice job with the corrections. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Heidi, can you read this quotation?
Politics is the art of looking for trouble, finding it everywhere, and diagnosing it incorrectly, and applying the wrong remedies.
Yeah, good. There you go. Okay, and maybe Heidi, what's this trying to say?
If the country is peace and no trouble, the people don't need to have politics.
Okay, people.
Every country has some problems.
Okay. To some extent, maybe David, can you explain this quotation?
I don't finish.
Okay.
So usually politicians diagnosing what it means or what they are judging that problem differently, and they want to correct that problem, but almost all cases it's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I might have lost you then. And in almost all cases, it's wrong. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. All right. Heidi, can you ask David the first question there?
Do you agree or disagree? Why?
I completely agree with its quote. I think it's unfortunate that we have leaders that are so corrupted, and that goes everywhere. And it's even worse that we cannot do anything about it. It's something I think we don't have much power anymore. We think we do, but we don't. And I hope someday we have a revolution of ideas, not revolution, physical revolution, and start killing people, but revolution of ideas and have a change, and people realize that we do have power. We are the one who elect the leaders to help us, not to help themselves.
Nice. That we elect leaders to help us, not to help themselves. Really good. Well done. Okay. Perfect. And yeah, maybe David, can you ask Ana Cristina the next question?
Sure. If you agree, can you give an example? If not, explain why.
Nowadays, yes, I agree with the quotation. And nowadays, we have big problems with paramilitary groups here in my country. The politics aren't um, honest with the situation and don't say to the citizens the truth. They
Don't
can
tell the citizens the truth. So we change that around a little bit. Instead of saying they don't say to the citizens the truth, they don't tell the citizens the truth.
Don't tell the citizens the truth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
and every day our safe is words, and they don't anything about that.
And they don't do anything about it.
Thank you.
Every day our safety is lessened and they don't do anything about it. Maybe would work. You could say our safety is threatened too. But okay, good. All right, and I think we're good on this page. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Okay. We could try some idioms. I feel like I'm missing a page, but where are we? Amp, can you read the first idiom?
Bleeding heart.
Okay. And what do you think it means?
Um, when you are suffering for something.
Okay. Yeah. Really, basically, that's it. Anything you could add to that?
Mm. And you cannot find the solution for this pain.
Okay. Nice. When you're suffering from something, you can't find the solution for the pain. Yeah, I think you're close. Maybe. Um, does anybody have anything else they can add to this? Okay. So generally, it's it's what conservative people um, call liberal people. So they call them bleeding heart liberals. Bleeding heart liberals. So they're people who are suffering like from the pain of other people or the suffering of other people. So they're generally people who want to make everything better, or something like that. So yeah, it's a negative nickname. Um, Conservatives will call liberals. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, good. And Wasu, what do you think about pork barrel? This one's a tricky one.
Yeah, uh, I ever heard about this word before. Um, I guess pork barrel is mean the fund or money that the government use for advertising themselves or winning uh, winning election.
Okay, actually, you're really, really, really close. It's something similar to that. So pork barrel spending or pork barrel laws. Um, so it's generally things politicians do for their hometown or home state. So um, favors for the politician's hometown or state. Um, Generally, they're useless. Useless for the rest of the country.
Mm.
The country. But they're done in order to win elections, so um, that politician can continue. Um, yeah. Any other questions on here? Does it kind of make sense? This is a really complicated idea.
Yeah, I
Okay.
get it.
Okay. And Rafa, what about the last two?
Right wing, left wing. Is related to the parties, the left party and the right party. It's a kind of distinction between left and right parties.
Yeah, so what's the left party think and what's the right party think?
I don't know in everywhere, but at least here in Europe, left party is more related with social democracy, with trying to get improvement to the population, and the right party is related to the conservative wing, trying to make a gap between rich people and poor people, bigger and bigger always.
Yeah, okay. The right wing is definitely conservative, more about big business. Good. Really well done. Okay. And I think that's good. Really well done. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay, and I've got one more comic. This one's a little bit complicated. And Jose, was that last answer yours? No, that was Rafa's. Right? Rafa, you just answered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
Okay, let's have.
Good.
Sorry, Rafa.
Sorry. Sorry.
No worries. Let's have Jose. Can you play the role of Calvin?
Okay.
And I guess Heidi, you get the really brief role of Miss Wormwood.
Miss Wormwood. Miss Wormwood.
Yes, Calvin.
If ignorance is bliss, this lesson will appear to be a deliberate attempt of your part to deprive me of happiness, the pursuit of which is my inalienable right according to the Declaration of Independence. I therefore assert of patriotic prerogative not to know this material. I'll be out on the playground.
This is still you, Jose.
Help! Monarchist.
Yeah. Okay, this is really tricky. Jose, can you repeat deliberate?
Delivery.
And pursuit?
Pursue.
And unalienable. Unalienable.
Unalienable.
Close. It's unalienable.
Unalienable. Unalienable. Unalienable.
Close. Like this. Unalienable.
Unalienable.
Unalienable. So can you say it a little bit more slowly?
Unalienable.
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 Yeah, it's a really difficult word.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like an unalienable right. Does anybody know what an unalienable right is?
Rights that cannot be denied to you.
Yeah, exactly. So if something is unalienable, it cannot be distanced from you or denied from you. Really nice job, David. Okay. And all right, Heidi, what's he saying when he says this lesson would appear to be a deliberate attempt on your part to deprive me of happiness?
I'm sorry, I can't read. I don't like that chapter letters.
Okay. Okay. Maybe Amp. This lesson would appear to be a deliberate attempt on your part to deprive me of.
Because she want to teach him, and because he said that ignorance be an ignorance, and they don't want to. He doesn't want to learn anything, and he prefer goes out to play it out on the playground. That is his
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah, that's his excuse. And so in the Declaration of Independence, we've got this thing that says, you know, my unalienable right um, is the pursuit of happiness. You know, you can't keep people from being happy. And so he's saying that the class is keeping him from being happy. And so as a patriot of the United States, he's going to go to the playground. Yeah. When he says help monarchists, Heidi, says help monarchists, what's that mean?
Monarchies like England or some countries, the queen or king.
Yeah. Monarchists are like people from England, places with a king. So, yeah, I guess in the context of this joke, why would it be funny that he's saying help monarchists? What's he like kind of implying? Does anybody know? Okay, so I guess I mean, what would be negative about being a monarchist here? All right, maybe not. So he's kind of comparing himself to people who are really strict, this idea of monarchy and like having a king and not having rights. And so by keeping him in class, they're taking away his rights. And, you know, he's the true Democrat. He's like the true patriot, which is kind of funny. Anyways, does anybody have any questions here on this page? Okay. So we can try some sentences. Let's have Wasu. Can you make a sentence using campaign?
Okay. The government have a campaign for people to uh, decrease car accident.
Okay, the government has a campaign for people to decrease car accidents? Is that what you said, Wasu?
Yes.
Sorry, Rafa, are you there?
Yes, I couldn't hear you. I don't know why.
Oh, my fault.
Sorry.
Can you
No.
make no worries. Can you make a sentence using monarchy and democracy?
Oh, there are a lot of countries, at least in Europe, that have monarchy with joined to a democracy. Joined.
Nice. Yeah, there are a lot of countries, at least in Europe, that have monarchy joined to democracy. Really well done. Great sentence. Jose, can you make a sentence with platform?
Okay. A journal that serves as a platform for radical views.
Okay, the journal serves as a platform for radical views. Really nice job. Okay, yeah, nicely done. Okay, and unfortunately we are just out of time. Sorry, David and Em, for the sentences. But thank you guys for coming into class. Hopefully you have a really good day, and I'll see you guys again soon.
Teacher, take care.
Okay, take
See
care.
ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.